Previously on the Ultimate Cowboy Showdown All-Stars. JP won the first immunity buckle. The green team's challenge was a disaster from the start.
It was a big mistake by not going around them horses in two directions to give yourself a chance.
Going to the backside!
JP blew right by us and cut us off and ended up chasing them. Had JP not, we probably would have got up there and got him stopped.
Even after we called the challenge, JP kept going after the horses and went missing.
JP!
After a 4.5 hour long search and 8 miles away, JP was finally found.
Man, I'm sorry.
I did make a mistake today. You know, I get emotional because this is an emotional challenge.
Oh, it might happen to you.
It's emotional competition. It's emotional, it's physical, it's wearing, mind wearing. It takes everything to be here.
Buck blamed their loss on JP.
You know what you did?
Where were you at?
I was right there to your right because you cut me off.
You know what it took to stop them horses. If you would have just rode your horse up, you would have been able to stop them.
What do you think we was trying to do?
I will tell you, you don't want to get in a match with me.
Oh yeah, what was that?
There was no elimination. The fallout will be dealt with tonight.
We have to have an elimination first, huh?
That's what I would think.
Yeah.
Waking up this morning, everyone on our team is nervous. We didn't complete our challenge. It's hard to sleep with, you know?
Morning.
Morning.
Well, let's see. I'm still trying to process what happened yesterday. But the bottom line is, as soon as we realized that we didn't have JP, and we didn't know where he was, couldn't even find him with the drone, everybody's priorities changed. So it was no longer about elimination. It was no longer about the clock. It was no longer about getting the job done. It was about finding JP, making sure he was all right. So it's a strange situation that we find ourselves in, but what we're gonna do is we're just gonna move on and we're gonna do an immunity buckle challenge today. I'm not saying that we're forgetting about what happened yesterday. I'm gonna take into account some things and I'm gonna look at you too. I mean, just because you had the immunity buckle, that don't mean you can ride the horse to Vegas and take the day off.
Right or wrong, JP getting lost, I believe he was the root of this whole problem.
Here's the thing, we're gonna do this immunity buckle challenge today, and then when we have our next elimination, I'm gonna fire 2 people. So, we'll get back on schedule. Anyway, we're gonna go do an immunity buckle challenge.
I am actually very nervous today. I could get sent home. You know, I had a fumble, just like Trey said. It's a lot of pressure on you. You're not ever safe in this game. The only way you're safe is you have that immunity buckle.
Good afternoon. All right, Cowboys, it's time for another Outlaw Spirit Immunity Buckle Challenge. We're here in the Listening Hills to see which one of you will show us some grit to chase down a steer out here. First, each of you is going to get a chance to rope a steer alone. These are fully grown 700-pound steers. The fastest 6 to do it move on to the next round. The second round will be head-to-head. 2 of you are going to be on horseback up the hill, 100 feet above the chute. We'll release the steer. First one to rope it moves on to the final. Now, this is going to be about speed and, of course, handling a rope. The final 3 cowboys will face off against each other. Whoever ropes that last steer takes home the Outlaw Spirit Immunity Buckle, and they'll be safe from elimination. Saddle up.
Today is the biggest proof in the pudding for me that I am my own competition. I mean, a lot of bull riders, the stereotype is true. I mean, most of them don't own a horse or a truck and a trailer and land. I mean, most of them just have like a minivan and a gear bag, but I taught myself everything about working or day working, so look out.
First cowboy up is Tyler.
All right, this might be a Tyler show right here.
Okay, Tyler, here we go. There he is.
There it is, right there.
Nice time.
9.13.
Good job, Tyler!
Good job, bud.
I'm a super fierce competitor with a winning mentality.
Next up, Quattro.
Go, Quattro!
I gotta win this, you know? I just recently lost my job. I worked at a feed mill for 4 years. We took care of cows. I was a head cowboy. I loved my job. Recently, I just found out that they were shutting the feed yard down. It kind of stops you in your tracks a little bit. I don't have a full-time job. I have another baby on the way. I've got to keep fighting. I got to keep going out there and day working and keeping the food on the table. That's all I have in my mind.
All right, Quattro. Let's see. Here we go. There he is.
Got him.
Got him.
That's time.
10.71 for Quattro.
All right, Brianna.
There it is. That's time.
Everything played out really, really well. Everybody roped really, really good. This definitely showed today to be the all-star season. It really shows, though, the grit of everybody that's here and how bad everybody wants this, because there was no holding back. Everybody went at it.
Go to your next.
I think I'm one of the most overlooked people when it comes to ropers, and I'm about to shut a bunch of people up today.
Hey, Cody. Yeah, you got him like Cowboy Showdown. Yes, sir.
Got him.
Out. Stay with him, Cody. Mount up. Oh. Stay with him, Cody. Stay with him, Cody.
I didn't know what happened. I think she hit a soft spot in the ground. Her feet just stuck. It was like somebody, you know, sucker punched me.
All right, Buck, you're up.
You know, at the end of the day, I want to have several immunity buckles on my resume when we get to the final three, and I want JP's immunity buckles limited.
34.77.
All right, JP, your turn.
My goal is to beat Buck. He doubted me, he didn't believe in me, he didn't respect me. You're gonna lose.
He's gonna get a throw right here. He's got him. That's time.
It was a 9.33 on JP.
All right, Tidwell, you know what you gotta do.
Well, down to the last one. This could be something.
I'm open. Maybe. I'm gonna take it away from JP today.
That's time.
23.61.
All right, Cowboys, you know the top six move on to the next round. At number 6 was Diamond at 31. Number 5, Ethan at 21. Number 4, Sarah at 20. Number 3 was Quattro at 10. 2 was JP at 9.3. Number 1 was Tyler at 9.1. However, the judges have determined that Ethan was across the line, so that moves Buck into number 6.
Oh, man.
Seriously, people? No more games, no more vacation, as you keep telling everybody. No more wild times, no more all the partying you got going on out here. Adios.
Ethan clearly crosses the start line before the flag drop.
So today, I give it a thumbs down.
All right, we got Tyler and Buck. Here we go. Buck's got a shot here. He got it.
I want to earn this win. I want to beat the best at their absolute best and let it be known. Look out, Buck Faust is here.
Buck's got him.
That was terrible. I just let the immunity buckle slip away from my hands, so.
Come on, O'Malley.
JP and Diamond. Let's see it.
Going to him. JP's got the lead on him.
Nice.
He got him.
The little gray horse just took one more step quicker than me, and he got there. And out of respect, you do not swing and hit that man next to you. That's how we roll. Nice, brother.
I feel very happy. I'm excited for the third heat.
Last but not least, Sarah and Quattro.
Nothing like going against the rootiest, tootiest gal from Florida.
Got him.
It's frustrating knowing that you're that close to winning, or at least getting your chance to get to the top 3, you know, and then not making it and just kind of giving it away. But unfortunately, that's the card that was dealt today.
3 top cowboys from this challenge left. Whoever ropes it first wins immunity and cannot be sent home. All right, y'all know this is an important immunity buckle. JP, Buck, Quattro, let's go. All right, y'all know this is an important immunity buckle. JP, Buck, and Quattro.
You know, right now, I'm upset. I was this close to wanting to knock Buck's teeth out for what he was saying about JP last night. JP and I, we go way back. We've been friends a long time, we've done business together, and both don't want Buck here. We're gonna be gunning for Buck.
I'm gonna try to get it.
No, I know you are.
But I mean, at the same time, I'd rather you than him.
I feel like yesterday's altercation with Buck fired me up. I've got to win this immunity challenge. Things like this can send you home.
Let's go. Buck's got the early lead. Quattro boxes him out. JP and Quattro are pushing this cow hard.
Well, we're down into that gum creek now.
All right, they're going over the wash. It looks like JP's got it. JP got it.
JP got him.
It felt so great to beat Buck. After the night we had, it was time to put up or shut up, and I shut him up.
Okay. All right, All-Stars, that was fun. Y'all did a good job. We enjoyed watching you work. Dadgummit, JP, thanks for coming back. Come get your immunity buckle.
Yes, sir.
Good job,
Good
JP.
job, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Good job.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
So with JP winning this second immunity buckle, it really gets under my skin. I'm going to bed mad, and I'm gonna wake up tomorrow fighting.
And then I just backed off because I was like, you got enough room to track him. But I did what I said I was gonna do, and I kept Buck away from me. Because when that steer, when I missed here, he cut back, and if I wouldn't have kept going, he could have had an angle.
I'm proud of you. You did good.
You know, friendship for me is very few that I have out there, and JP's one of them. I'm all about loyalty. He's my buddy, and friendship is all about the cowboy code.
Hey, sis.
Hey.
How are you?
Good,
Hey,
how are you?
There's the hot rod. How are you, ma'am? Diamond Jim. My pleasure, ma'am. Said you might be running a little on propane.
Oh yeah, I could use another one. It definitely takes a village to raise a child, and I'm so thankful for the support system that I have. I really appreciate it. It's kind of tricky to get by yourself in there.
My pleasure, ma'am. Man, if I can help her take care of the little things, if that would make her life a little easier so she can take care of job number 1, then that's what we're supposed to do. Because that's what I do for my own grandkids. That's what I do for my own daughters. Part of being a cowboy is being a shepherd. Well, dadgum, you got enough to worry about with that number 1 job right there.
I couldn't do it without my mom being here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well, ma'am, it was very nice to meet you, ma'am. See you, Hot Rod.
So thank you.
Anybody want to try chicken wings? I did. Yeah. Man, y'all scared of them Southeastern man's cooking?
Hey, you shouldn't be faulting yourself. You was fighting against 2 brothers, though, man. Them boys didn't want you up in that. They were like, look, if you can't win, I'm winning it, but he ain't winning. When it come down to you get 3, man, that you was in a tough spot.
Yeah, I noticed that too. And I noticed that we have a power couple in our green team.
So Jared Lee and I are sitting around the campfire, and he tells me, hey, in this immunity challenge, you did not stand a chance against Quattro and JP. And you know, he's right. I mean, I've been thinking on that for quite a while. I believe Quattro and JP, they're a power couple. And you know, they definitely do not want me having an immunity buckle because I could potentially blow up their whole plan for this whole competition.
People may make fun of me for it. I don't care, but I'm the baddest one here. I want it the most.
Look, JP's a super great hand, but when you go matching him against a guy like me, JP possibly cannot win this whole competition. So Quattro is gonna do everything he can do to protect JP.
This is $50,000 worth of cattle on the line, along with that healer corral and portable chute.
What Quattro doesn't realize is there is only one winner in this game, and with him protecting JP, he's telling me that he's really not here for himself. He's here to protect JP, and that makes him dangerous.
I'm the baddest son of a gun here.
I call it the curveball, man. That's all it is. It's here. See how I drag that arm? Easy peasy. There it is. Yes, sir. Oh, look at that, huh? Florida Crackerville, baby. Nice job.
That's pretty good.
That's fast learning, man. And you never hit yourself once.
Hey, you just brought some to Mississippi.
You dang right.
How you like being up in Mississippi?
Man, where I'm at was pretty swampy. It's, I just not finding a whole bunch of cowboys around that part of the country where I'm at. I got an older brother, he's a cowboy, and then I got my younger brother. He's probably more cowboy than everybody here, man. So this here is my ranch. This is where I make my living at. My wife and 6 kids and my little brother, we all live here, and I breed and raise and train cow dogs, cow horses, and Brammer Cross cattle.
Jared Lee is a 5th-generation cowboy out of Picayune, Mississippi.
I used to manage a ranch up in Laurel, Mississippi, and me and my wife decided that it was time to go to work for myself. So we got on the hunt for a house and some land and found this place, and Picayune, Mississippi, give us privacy and peace, outdoors, everything that we dreamed of.
He's a nationally recognized dog trainer.
Walk up. Good.
Runs his own ranch along with his 6 kids and his wife.
For me, getting the opportunity to come back is just a blessing. I got injured, but this is a second chance for me, second chance to prove that I'm the best there is.
Jared appeared on the first season of the Ultimate Cowboy Showdown and was taken out of the running when a bull broke his leg. It took many painful months of physical therapy to heal from his injuries.
Recovering was really tough, but thankfully I had family and friends that come in to help me get through all this. But what really pushed me to the next level was looking over and seeing my little brother, who was born in a wheelchair. Well, well, look who it is. Good morning, brother. He was born with cerebral palsy. He was unable to walk since birth. He was wheelchair bound, but never did that slow him down or make us stop from giving him a normal life. Getting the dogs trained? Yes, sir, might as well. For me, Cody is one of my heroes. To be able to bring this home to my little brother, it'd mean the world to me. He helps me train dogs. We pin cattle together. When we're loading semi-trucks, I put him at the squeeze chute.
Man, he's blessed to have you then.
I'm blessed to have him.
I think we have it hard, but Jared's been taking care of his brother for so long. I mean, his brother's wheelchair bound. And the fact that Jared has his kid and his brother at the same time, the man's up against a lot every day when he wakes up. And he has my respect for that.
For the first time ever in this competition, we're going to give the other team a chance to help you or hurt you.
Get out of here! Bunch of bandits. The other team just showed up out of nowhere and like run right through the middle of a herd. That is not cowboy. You don't do that stuff.
Morning, Cowboys.
Morning.
Well, as you can see, there's a herd of cattle in this pasture. They're provided by Hoffman Cattle Company. I need you to sort out the gold tags from the blue tags and rope 2 bulls and lead them onto this trailer we got out here. Sounds simple, doesn't it? But here's where we got a little twist. For the first time ever in this competition, we're going to give the other team a chance to help you or hurt you. At the 10-minute mark, the other team gets to come in this pasture and they've got 2 minutes to change the outcome of this challenge.
Am I gonna have fun sabotaging another team? You betcha. How many other opportunities do you have to do this in this game?
The team that sorts out the blue tags, ropes, and loads their bulls the fastest will be safe from elimination. Helping me again today, Buddy Schnaufer, Cash Myers. We flipped a coin. Gold team, you're up first. What are you waiting for? Let's go.
What are y'all thinking about this 2-minute wreck and smash we're fitting to get into?
I don't think we should destroy anything. I think Cowboys wouldn't do that.
Cowboys, that's right.
Well, I think we need help.
If we do, then we just know how sorry they really are inside.
Absolutely.
And we should just ignore
There's
them.
going to be 1 or 2 that's going to be silly about it, and silly on them.
I don't think so.
They can get silly, that's okay. I got
Silly
time
on
to
them.
get silly too.
Well, how are they going to sabotage us? By that point, we're going to have stuff gathered.
Yeah, we get them at pins. They can't
pretty
do
dang
that.
close. You know what I mean?
All right, Gold team, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
All right, here we go.
There's my girl.
Jackson, he's a humping it there, boy.
First step, Gold team needs to gather their cattle that are spread throughout this pasture. And the green team's watching, deciding if they want to help or hurt when the time comes.
All right, guys, what is y'all's plan? I'll stick with the team.
I think we gotta go for it because here's the deal. If we sit back and wait and then it's our turn to go and they decide to tear our deal up, we're gonna be missing an opportunity.
If y'all think Tyler's gonna play fair, y'all are crazy.
Right?
The Gold team's finally gathered all the cattle, but they have a long ways to go to the sorting corral.
Going the other way, I'm going with them.
Yes, sir. It's your eyes right there. See what you got.
You wanna count them real quick?
Get around them, we'll take them off the fence. We're gonna go with them.
We are competing to win, and I will swing my team's way. So whatever y'all want to do.
Let's go ahead.
What?
Sabotage?
Yeah,
Sabotage.
Sabotage.
The Gold team's slowly pushing their herd to the corral. Let's see if they can get them in before the green team tries to stop them.
Now the problem is they got their bulls in their herd. Them bulls cannot go in the pins right here.
They're gentle, kibble. Remember the little black muley of the bull. On the back end, little bull.
All right,
Sabotage, let's go.
nobody cross that other gate.
Until we're all there.
Yep.
Did y'all hear that? Nobody cross through the other gate until we're all there.
All right, it's time. Green team will have 2 minutes to help or hurt their opposing team.
Boy, that's aggravating.
Jared Lee pushed out. Here comes the rest of the herd. Are they gonna push or are they gonna help? Oh, here we go. Jared's coming right here.
Jared Lee has a whip.
They got 2 minutes to run them off right here. Let's see if he can get it done. Oh, what you got? I'll get her. All right, Tyler's got to go try to get the Hereford cow back. Really?
Get out of here! Bunch of bandits. The other team just showed up out of nowhere and like run right through the middle of a herd, started cracking a whip. And I mean, that is sorry, disrespectful. That is not cowboy. Not. You don't do that stuff.
You know, 2 minutes is a lot longer than you think when this is going on.
You want to fight? We can fight. You want to get my herd?
Get out of here!
The 2 minutes is going to be up for long. Just hold what you got right here and you can get done. Fatty's chasing one. Tyler's done a good job right here. Tyler, he's not lost. He's had once, not been upset. He just keeps holding that cow.
Jim just missed one.
We were all not feeling great about our decision, but we also knew that if we didn't make a move now, this was our only chance. Tempers are already flaring, man. I know I gotta be gritty here. I gotta also think about my family. And I've lied low long enough.
That's time, that's time, that's time. Oh! This team right here, I think they totally forgot the other team was going to come because, you know, they had them close.
I'm all about schemes and playing, you know what I mean? But you do not do that.
If you can't get your cattle up here in 10 minutes, then, you know, whose fault is that?
This is a race against the clock, and the green team has cost the Gold team precious time.
There it is. I like that.
Jay Storm's pushing them across there to get ready to sort.
Jay Storm and Jackson are staying in the corral to sort off their gold tags while the rest go after the bulls.
I think Tyler, he's ready to go catch the bull.
I want the hardest job that this competition has, and for this particular challenge, roping and loading the bulls is going to be the hardest part. So I'm going to put myself out there and take the hardest job.
Tyler's trying to sneak up here and give him a shot.
Tyler's thinking about it right here. Man, he's smart.
He's
Get him right
a
there.
shot right now. Yes, sir. Good job, Tyler. Way to pick your spot.
That was a good loop.
Jim's late right here. Diamond Jim's got to get him to throw. He ain't getting there.
He's only got him roped around the snout, and that ain't gonna hold.
Ethan's gonna go get around the black bull.
Golly, look at this.
So I've got my bull rope. I look up and I see in the distance Ethan and Diamond chasing after that other bull all over the place, and they're throwing their rope and missing and throwing their rope and missing. And I need help. We're short-handed at the trailer. That's not how we do things. Hold it right where you got.
Diamond Jim's gonna get him to throw right here if he gets him. Did not get him. He didn't even hit hair right there.
Both of
them missed. It's one thing to miss him going full speed, but when you miss him at a trot, that's pretty hard to swallow.
Right there, right there, right there.
Get it right.
Man, I'm so mad at myself as well, but I got around the bull. Then I got him roped finally. And here's where things got western.
Got about to get his rope back on. Oh man, Patty ain't gonna
Hold
get
what you got, Patty. Hold what you got, Patty. Come over here, Shed. I'll try to ease that bull.
Close the gate on that one. Close the gate. Ah! Close the gate! We got a problem now, guys!
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Honestly, the sabotage didn't make me near as mad as those guys bringing the bull over top of what we were already doing. Like, you don't do that. I mean, it was like the cat's cradle by the end of it. I mean, ropes are everywhere. You can't get a direct pull on these bulls. And they weigh, like that Hereford probably weighed 2,000 pounds. That's a big bull.
I think Jay Storm and them have them sorted finally.
18, 19, 20, 21.
I dropped that white rope, boys.
Patty, that bull's on the hook. You know better than that. Boy, they're fixing to get...
Don't let him hook me, Ethan.
I hope he got his horn knot off.
Grab the rope off that bull, and next thing I know, I hear this, treadmill. And I'm like, what? And I look down to my left, and there's Fatty running next to me, holding the rope. And he says, take the rope. And I'm like, yeah! And I grab it and dally up, and I mean, we saved the day.
Get the gate, Fatty. Get the gate, Fatty.
They got him loaded. There it did.
One more bull to go.
Tyler's off. He's gonna go. There they got him. Now they got him going. They're gonna shut the gates and call time here in just a minute.
What's that old saying? An ounce of patience is worth a ton of gold. That was chaos and pandemonium, to say the least.
Good job, y'all.
Good job. We're not worried. We're not worried at all. There's no way in the world they can get those things in quicker than we did, I think.
Just hold those cattle, because y'all know it's gonna get hectic.
There's one black bull we need to get cut off too.
Yeah, I see. Look, they're all going out right now. So we won. We won.
Again.
Yeah.
Again.
Again.
All right, guys, so I think we need to focus on getting these cattle in the pens before the other team has their chance to come over here.
And whatever you do, no matter what they come up doing, if we're doing something, don't respond to them.
What we need to do before the gold team gets here is get all these cattle penned so we have absolutely zero interference.
All right, green team, you think you're ready?
Yes,
sir.
Well, let's see it. Go.
I'm not going to like go off like they did us.
But you are gonna do something.
I would sit, I would like where the panels are open,
Block
just
the hole.
sit, just like we are right here. That would be the worst I would do to them, hands down, myself.
Okay, so we've got all these plans and strategies to sabotage, and not only am I not gonna sabotage the other team, I wanna help the other team, and I hope the other team wins. I want the other team to win, and I tell you why, because Diamond Jim and Ethan deserve to go home.
Back at the green team, their strategy is to gather any cattle they find and bring them to the pens. Small groups, rather than gather the whole herd.
It's gonna work though. They're putting them cattle right here in the middle. They could join up as long as they get all of them.
Go around, go ahead, go around, go around, go around, go around. Bring them back around, bring them back around. Bring them back around, Quattro.
Let's see if JP and Quattro, they can get this little jag loaded right here. They gotta move it pretty fast. See if they can just hold up on them, get them right where they want them.
Come on, mamas, come on, mamas, come on, mamas, come on, mamas.
Now they did a good job. They held them up right there.
They brought a lot of their cattle in, but there's still a pretty large group of them on the far side of the
I don't know
field.
if these guys have a clue how many they have.
Yeah, I don't know if there's been any counting done yet.
They're way back there, y'all. They're on the back side of the pasture.
Man, they looking for more cattle. I think we did the right way by gathering the whole pasture.
We gathered
and
all.
getting their count.
Yeah, look at them.
And getting a hold of them.
Absolutely. Instead of going and getting the, I mean, look, they're all going out right now. So we
Again.
won. We won.
Again.
Yeah.
Again.
Again. Why in the world would they do that? That's a big pasture.
Just keep them backed up. Keep them backed up.
Oh, here comes the posse.
And ain't nothing for them to do.
You know, I guess that's why you gather your pasture correctly the first time.
Jared, you gotta stay up in front, bud.
So our strategy right here was get everything in there we can before 10 minutes. Well, once that 10 minutes ran up, we still had one more set in the back that we had to bring up, so we kind of held them there for a second before the gold team maybe had a chance to come sabotage us.
Y'all don't mind the company, do you? Because we
Some
really ain't
people's
got nothing
kids.
else to do out here.
Glad y'all could make it.
Y'all need something to drink or eat or anything?
I think that's about it.
Okay.
We're holding them up right now. We're watching them. They're not coming. They think we're in a bind. We got them fooled. We're playing with their minds.
There you guys go.
See y'all.
Good to see y'all.
Thank y'all.
Good.
Thank you for the visit.
When we see them turn tail and get out of there, their time's up and it's our time to show out.
That was great strategy by the green team. They held their last set of cows so far away that the gold team had nothing to do but sit and watch.
Oh, that's comical.
You know what? We gathered the pasture.
Let's roll up towards that bull up.
There's one black bull we need to get cut off too.
Back, we got time, don't let him panic.
Hey, girl, hey, girl, hey, girl. Hey, girl, hey, girl, hey, girl.
There, go. Jared. Let's let them get the gate right here.
Now they gotta go sort.
Yeah, they're gone. Okay. It's time to sort the cattle and load up the two bulls.
JP's got the black bull rope. Jack on the spot, I get there and throw a loop on that bull. I'm out here to win this for me and my team so we can get to the end.
They got both bulls caught.
Good job, Brianna.
I know. I'm gonna keep leading him that direction. I take my first loop, get it on the Hereford, and I hold him up because they've already got the black bull to the trailer. At that point, it was just kind of a waiting game to get the Hereford into the trailer.
Hey, bull, hey!
There, that bull, black
now they
bull's
got
loaded. You better hustle right here, getting the rest of them sorted.
Hey!
Good job, Sarah, right there. Good cut, good sorting.
There you go, there you go. You
Watch
got
it,
it.
watch it! It's all right, it's okay. Don't get
Good save!
They're gonna load the Hereford now. He'll go.
There you
There
go.
they go.
Loaded, good job. They're done.
Our plan went beautifully. It's a success. I really feel like we beat the gold team this time, and I really pray that we're sitting on the fence tonight.
All right, green team did a good job, we thought. So, see you in the arena after a while, and somebody's gonna go home. I told you yesterday morning I'm gonna send 2 people home this elimination. So we're gonna start with the previous challenge first. Somebody's gonna go home.
So we have an elimination coming up tonight, and you can tell both teams are pretty darn nervous. I mean, I feel like on the green team, we might get shocked. I believe some people on our team think that we just won it hands down. I don't know. What I do know is the number one thing you can't do in this game is get comfortable.
Going into tonight's elimination, if I gotta bring anybody to the attention of Trace, it's gonna be Ethan this time. He was not with us. He was always a step out. Mistakes are mistakes. Shortcomings are shortcomings. And if I gotta play inside his head to move forward, I'm gonna play inside his head.
Good evening.
Evening.
All right. A little twist today was fun. Before we get into that too much, I need to deal with some unfinished business here. I told you yesterday morning I'm going to send 2 people home this elimination. So we're going to start with the previous challenge first. Today I'm going to be sending somebody home from the green team for the mistakes made while gathering the horses. I think there's cause. I'll let Cash help me right here get into a little bit of the specifics of what he saw.
I really felt like there were some issues there that needed to be addressed. I felt like all I saw was JP and then Quattro just chasing them horses, just sending them up the mountain. Like your beat right there, you got to take a better line to go around them horses. When you don't do that, you're just going to push them away, and we had the big wreck because of it.
And JP, you caused us to shut the whole production down. And it's dangerous out here. I mean, to just keep riding. There aren't any fences. You know, you can just keep going. It's dangerous for you, it's dangerous for your horse, it's dangerous for your team, because people got to go find you when you get lost out here.
Yes, sir. I wasn't happy about it.
There was a point there where, Quattro, you got to the top of the hill and you stopped.
I last seen JP over this ridge, and that was it. Bronx at the other end of the pasture. You got to draw the line at some point.
You were watching JP. Why'd you stop?
Oh, by the time I got up to the top of the hill, trying to look to and where those horses were going and where they were going to end up, looking ahead, they were ahead of all of us from the get-go. Nobody ever got ahead of them.
Did you see JP going out across there?
Yes, and then he was going ahead, and I said, if you can get up and cut that paint off, cut her off, and then I had lost sight of him. I was just kind of looking ahead at the horses and turning back because I was just as far back as other people were.
I didn't like when you turned around and just left him just riding off. I mean, he's your teammate. Maybe you could have stayed and kept an eye on him for us for a while. Tell us which direction he went in. Really comes down to either JP or Quattro going home here. And JP, I feel like you should be the one going home. But you had the immunity buckle. So, Quattro, I'm gonna let you go right now.
Okay.
Appreciate you. Thank you, personals. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you bet.
He's gonna try to call me out about something like that? Give me a break, bro. It is what it is. Just like yesterday, I missed when I could have caught. It is what it is. I don't look back. I'm ready to go home, ready to get my horses, and go.
I am so happy that Quattro went home. And with Quattro going home, then that leaves JP without his little sidekick to make sure he wins immunity buckle. And I couldn't be more excited. Now it's time to let the games begin.
JP, you had the immunity buckle last time, and you had it today, too. Let's go sit on the fence. Okay, moving on to today's elimination challenge. Green team, you think you were competitive today? Are you proud of all the chaos that you caused sabotaging the gold team?
We didn't feel morally right about it, but at the same time, how could we guarantee that they wouldn't do it to us? So
It was guilty until proven innocent. They assumed that we were going to, and that's not how it is. It's innocent until proven guilty.
At that point, because we got the bad draw.
Because if I remember right, we all kind of just nicely walked out and hung out with you guys.
Yeah, well, we also weren't right there for y'all to get to us
Well, that's
either.
because y'all didn't gather your
That's not
pasture
our fault.
correctly.
We were gonna
That's
help
not
you
that's
guys.
not
Well,
our
that's your
fault.
perspective of it. Maybe we had a plan.
Cattle back.
I will say you can dang sure hear where their team was the entire time. They were loud. Just
Again,
by how
that's
quiet we were.
perspective. That's your perspective. You weren't out there watching. We wasn't yelling at each other. We were just yelling at the situation.
It sounded like preschool after running through the bushes.
I mean, looking at it, if we're playing team on team right here, right? You can sit back there and say good guy, bad guy, whichever way you want to go. But when it comes down to it, if you're going to get in a fight, you be there for your team and play it the best way you can to win.
That's what I'm talking about. So here's the time. Gold team, 37 minutes. Green team, 29. They beat y'all pretty bad today.
Guess all that hollering was just fine.
I imagine you'll be able to sleep tonight. You're safe from elimination. Go sit on the fence.
Thank you, sir.
Good job, Green team.
Good job, guys.
All right, Gold. There's 6 of you here. somebody's gonna go home. All right. There's 6 of you left. Somebody gonna go home. So the green team obviously chose to come in and try to blunt y'all's efforts. You chose not to. Somebody tell me how that went.
I felt like we didn't really need to, you know. We thought that we were faster than what we were. I thought we were gonna win without it. And then we'd have kind of the double whammy. They didn't finish their challenge the day before, and this time they tried to sabotage us, and we still beat them. And I thought it was just gonna be we've got a tough team. I don't know how we're standing here.
Tyler, for you to say, I didn't think we needed to. No, you didn't think you needed to. You didn't think you needed to because you think you're safe. You may not be the hands you think you are. See what I'm saying?
Sure, I see that.
Good. Looking back over this thing today, Diamond, whenever you first got in after that bull, you missed your first loop.
I missed him.
He hung it by the nose, and I threw, and he pulled that calf's nose around, and whenever I threw, my rope hit that and come off. Otherwise, I would have had it.
I don't even know how many times y'all missed before you ever got him coming back. You never run a cow away from the trailer. I'm just gonna be honest. That was a screw up. You two screwed that deal up.
I'm gonna have to agree.
I had that bull loaded before y'all had that bull loaded.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I don't know.
If somebody would just got off them horse and closed
Them
the gate,
boys
we
was
would
in
have had
trouble
it.
with that bull.
Brother.
They was in dead gum trouble with that bull.
Ah! Close the gate! God, we got a problem now, guys!
His horse was winded, he was gassed.
Wait a second, it was your idea. You and I were
Hold up.
Wait, no.
Ethan, you know, I just think I've had a little bit of a problem with your attitude this time. You didn't show up as that boss that you showed up as on season 1. And I'm a little disappointed in you. Your vacation's over. You can pack your stuff and hit the trail.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Man, I don't think I need to be going home. I think that hey, it's Trace's decision. He said goodbye. So, you gotta go. Getting to come on the All-Stars deal out here in Wickenburg was an absolute greatest opportunity ever because you just don't get the opportunities to come ranch with talented individuals like this right here. Lifelong friends have been made. Man, I'm gonna go home to my wife, my amazing life. We're gonna go back to Oklahoma and we're gonna go right back to work. I'll always be a cowboy. I've always been a cowboy, and I'll always continue to be a cowboy.
All right. So I kind of believe maybe this thing tonight went in a direction that nobody was expecting it to go. But at the end, hold your head up high. Everybody did good today. I'll see you in the morning.
Yes, sir.